Let me remind y'all that this is the 10th year of this war. Today commemorates the 3rd anniversary of this phase of the war, but 10 years ago, on February 22nd, the Russians invaded Crimea and the Donbass. So this is 10 years of the war. Let me remind you also that the Javelin missile, which was so important in knocking out the Russian blitzkrieg early in this phase of the war, is made in Pike County, Alabama, Troy. A system for the Javelin costs $850,000. That's the launching, the guidance, 4 missiles, everything you need to knock out a tank. We have built and sent 10,700 of those to Ukraine. A little bit of math lets you know that is over $2 billion for the state of Alabama economy. When you look at the aid to Ukraine, what we have spent to them from Alabama is far less than what has been brought to us in jobs and contracts. And that does not even include the Huntsville work in defense. But let me remind you of something I really want us to emphasize today. We war against not just a dictator, but evil here. 20,000 children have been taken. 20,000 milk cartons, to put it in an American way. They have been stolen from their parents, stolen from their people, stolen from their culture, stolen from their country in Lugansk, Donetsk, Zaporizhia, Mariupol, Kherson. They've been taken to Russia in internment camps where they are indoctrinated. 20,000 children. If we cannot stand for the protection of 20,000 kidnapped children, then who and what are we? What do we do? If I could have a couple of volunteers. I have in here ink pens. Remember those? We've all been sending texts and emails. I worked in government the vast majority of my life. A handwritten letter always got attention. Imagine when a handwritten letter to Tommy Tuberville, I don't know if he can read. Senator, he has people who can, so that can work. Senator Britt, Congressman Palmer, Congressman Adderhoe, all of our Congress people. If I can get a couple of volunteers to hand these out, and I've got homework for you. I want you to hand write a letter. If you're a young person, somebody can help you with the cursive. But I want you to hand write the letters, because 1,000 handwritten letters will get attention. That somebody sat down, pen to paper, and wrote a letter to their representative asking for redress of grievances, as is our constitutional and God-given right.
You got it. How are you doing?
So I ask you to do that.
Okay.
We also have a letter from our friends in our sister city of Venezia, our sister city for Birmingham. They express their gratitude to us. They express our hope in us. They support the democratically elected government. Democratically elected. When people say that the president of Ukraine is a dictator, remind them that no president of Ukraine has won re-election this century, while Putin has won every election with 80-90%. Election in quotes. Our friends in Venezia believe in us. The people of Ukraine believe in us. We are better than what our leaders say, and I want you to remind them in your own hand, in letters and phone calls, that there are good people who believe that America is great when America is good, and America is good when we stand for justice and freedom.